The rich woman simply came to the hair salon to get her hair washed. However, the stylist spent hours rinsing her hair without managing to get it clean. Even after using up an entire bottle of shampoo, the lather remained grimy, leaving the stylist baffled as to what was going on. What's even more unacceptable is that such a dirty and disheveled customer was wearing expensive jewelry everywhere, and even his shoes were custom-made designer items. The stylist was completely unaware that something even stranger was about to happen. After washing for most of the day, I finally got my hair completely clean. But a new problem arose. My hair was so tangled that it was impossible to untangle. Out of options, the stylist approached the client to suggest simply cutting away the worst of the tangles. Once the knots were cut off, the woman felt immediate relief. The stylist then used his skillful technique to create a beautiful hairstyle for the customer.
이 정도 괜찮으세요?
The hairstylist could tell that the elderly woman was somewhat difficult to please, but the customer is always right, so even though she was very annoyed, she could only silently endure it. She then continued trimming. By this time, she had been serving the old woman for several hours.
어떠세요?
오른쪽 0.3cm 짧게.
While anyone else might have felt the woman was deliberately being troublesome, the stylist remained calm and patiently continued her work. This unusual service drew the attention of her colleagues, who gathered around, curious to see what was going on.
Thank you.
After finishing the styling, the stylist finally breathed a sigh of relief. However, just as the payment was being settled, the elderly woman handed her a slip of paper. To her utter surprise, it turned out to be a winning lottery ticket. In the end, the stylist unexpectedly won a prize worth over $1 million. It was precisely because of her inclusive nature and her ability to understand others that she reaped this rare stroke of good fortune.